get the steps right and the right rhythm and to dance with Allu Arjun is, my God, tiring. I might have been playing this extremely strong woman on screen, but it was the most vulnerable I have ever felt in my life. It's just that we don't pick up a gun and shoot people, but I think we've thought about it several times.
She's a superstar down south and now she's making big waves with her OTT debut in The Family Man. I catch up with Samantha today on the Filmfare OTT showcase, a prelude to the MyGlamm Filmfare OTT Awards 2021. Sam and I go a long way back ever since her first Filmfare debut win for Hey Maya Chesave. So,
oh my God.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you so much, Siddesh.
So my immediate question to you is, what is the kind of, I know the phenomenal response that you got for Family Man, but what were you thinking when they approached you to do the film?
I was just looking for a challenge, over the last few years. I've been really, really eager and, I've been craving for challenges. And, women actors, we don't really get too many characters that allow us to explore different dimensions. We're always getting these unidimensional characters, and that is pretty frustrating. So when this was offered, it just offered me an opportunity to explore a new dimension and explore something that was not familiar to me in the first place. So I think that was a challenge I couldn't resist as an actor.
You've done the entire gamut in South films, whether it's Super Deluxe, whether it's Mahanati. You've done so much stuff in the South which have explored what are the challenges you look for as an actor?
Explore unfamiliar emotions, because as an actor you get typecast, and then you start getting these characters that are so familiar to you, and then your performances start getting so boring and mundane and repetitive. You can't really do much with when you constantly choose roles and are offered roles that explore the same arc and the same emotional space, and then the same cute, bubbly, the persona of the hero, and which falls in that typical category. So I think that it's important to break free from that and choose roles that I know it's a risk. It's a risk when the audiences love you for something and you want to break that. It is definitely a risk, but then sometimes the risks pay off really well, like The Family Man for me.
You've really risen up to the challenges, in the sense, while being a popular actor and star, you've not only stuck the song and dance routine, so
although right now I'm in a kind of a song and dance routine.
You're doing an item song. So how do you manage an item song and a Family Man?
I can't tell you right now. I'm in the middle of this special song, and it is as challenging. My God, it's so challenging. I think every to get the steps right and the right rhythm and to dance with Allu Arjun is, my God, tiring. And at the same time, with Family Man, you just get to explore. When I was working on Raji, I might have been playing this extremely strong woman on screen, but it was the most vulnerable I have ever felt in my life, because I had seen a lot of real life footage, and trust me, what was shown on screen was nothing compared to the brutality that these women suffered. So it was very traumatic for me, and it was very I wanted to do complete justice when I'm playing loosely based on real people, and their the things that they suffered. So it was very, very challenging for me, and I went through a lot of lows playing Raji. But I'm very, very glad that it was not just about playing the bad guy. It wasn't. I was, like I said before, I think I did think for once that I was playing the bad guy. Yes, I can't justify the path she took and her actions, but I can definitely connect with her anger, her pain, at the injustices that her people faced. So it was very true and honest emotions.
You mentioned the word vulnerable. Were you also vulnerable because you were playing a baddie and you were worried that, the audience sympathy would not be with you before it started?
I mean, I believe that the audience can clearly no, I think, actually contemporary cinema has this where the villains are like dangerously hijacking the audience's empathy. Like, for example, Joker. These days, I think like the the baddies, although I didn't consider myself a baddie, are hijacking audience's empathy, because they are layered and they are real. They are not just coming and mouthing ridiculous dialogues and just being stupid, but they have like really layered characters, and it could be any of us. It could be any of us. Sometimes we can control that pain and that rage and that hatred, and some people can't, and it is expressed. People choose different actions, but we all go through similar feelings of rage and pain, right? I think so. It's just that we don't pick up a gun and shoot people, but I think we've thought about it several times.
You've been pretty vocal about incidents, whether it's about body shaming, it's about fat shaming. You run an NGO of your own, you have an organization. When did you decide you will not just be that pretty face, and you will say and do things that make a difference?
I have gone through my own struggles, a lot of struggles. I came from nothing, so I found it very difficult to believe that people liked me. So EMI Chaser, I think, was my first film. I saw success. I saw immense love from the audience. I firstly couldn't process that love, and I felt like I wasn't good enough. There were insecurities. There were feelings of always not being good enough. So there was my own personal struggle and my own personal journey that has brought me to this place, but it has been a long and difficult struggle. So I feel the necessity to speak about it, to let other girls know that we all go through the same struggle, and no, neither of us are spared. We all go through our struggles, and some of us choose to speak about it, and some of us don't. But it definitely, everyone goes through a certain struggle. So I've always, I can't really, whatever I felt or whatever I've been through, I've always vocalized it. I don't think I'm probably very bad at keeping. I like to share. I probably should say that I like to share. So if that helps someone else make their journey a little less difficult, then I'm extremely happy. And I wish someone helped me during my struggle. So yeah.
Can you elaborate a little when you talk about struggle? Is it like going to auditions, being rejected, or being told, hey, you won't make it, you don't have the looks to be the heroine? Can you because it always helps when you are a role model to zillions of girls like you are. So to articulate those struggles? Because I see most of the people, my colleagues, contemporaries, struggling with body issues, struggling with self-esteem, struggling with wanting approval and validation. So, what would be your advice to them?
See, I mean, people would think that if you have success, or if you take these great pictures and you're looking fabulous on in these pictures, and you're having super hit films, and you have the love of millions of people, it automatically means that this person must feel like $1,000,000 all the time, right? But it is definitely not true, because when I saw success, like, I came from very, very humble beginnings, and I saw success immediately with my first film. Now, I think it could like, for from a normal point of view, you would be like, whoa, this girl just made it, right? She hit the jackpot and she should feel like so happy. But it wasn't like that. I felt like, why me? Why I don't deserve this? I don't look like any of the other girls. Why me? And it destroyed me even further, that I wasn't good enough for all the love that I was receiving from the audience, and I wasn't good enough for all these big projects that I was getting. So, uh, and that, for that feeling, maybe I am still that girl. I am still that girl asking all those questions, why me? But I stopped fighting it. I stopped fighting that feeling. The feeling comes, I accept it, and then the feeling goes away. It's I would stop telling girls not to feel what they're feeling. It's okay. It's okay if you're going to have a bad day. Vocalize it, understand it. As soon as you accept that you're going through something, half the work is done. It's when we don't want to accept it, and we are fighting it and fighting it, and it's a never-ending battle. But when you accept, when you vocalize, yes, this is my issue. So what now? I still have to live my life. I know I am still going to live my life. And like, yeah, with all the issues that I just now faced as well with my personal life, I was actually surprised at how strong I was. I thought I was a much weaker person. I thought that, with my separation, I would crumble and die. Like, I did not think that I was capable of being this strong. So I think that most people are. Most people are this strong. It's just that they don't give themselves enough credit. And I today I'm very, very proud of how strong I am, because I really did not know I was.
Tell us about your AM and PM skincare routine.
Okay, you tell first.
Moisturize.
For me, it's sunscreen. I have like really sensitive skin, so it's like there's never enough sunscreen in the morning. And evening, oh, I love oils. I love those oils. Like, my pillow is really an ugly pillow because it has all of those oils on it. Yeah, but I love oils. I like those nighttime oils.
Yeah. And do you have a morning routine?
Yes, I have a very long routine to take up most of this interview. I'm not going to say I'm one of those girls who just uses a bit of moisturizer and sunscreen and is all perfect. I have about 25 products that go on my face as my morning routine, and about 27 at night. Yeah, but yes.
Okay. 5 beauty essentials you can't live without.
I love a good cleanser that takes off all my makeup. It's like, I can't have enough. Like, I have these creams, I have these cleansers, I have these oils, I have like 20 different, so yeah, girls, please remove your makeup. You won't regret it when you're very young, but when you get older, you will thank me. Please, like, invest in a very good makeup remover. Then, what else? I love serums. So like, and I do like, these, I don't believe that one serum is enough. So it has to be like a cocktail of serums. So like one serum for hydration, one serum for a glow, and all of that. So love serums. What else? Sunscreen. 3. Did I get more than 3 or 3? Okay, 3. 4 is well, I also like a good vitamin, like good vitamins for your skin and hair. And haven't I covered everything? I've literally covered everything. All beauty.
Mascara, eyeliner, whatever.
Oh, like that. Makeup. Oh, then how can you ask only 5? Now then there's like 20, 30, right? Make eyes. I think good skin and just mascara, you're set.
Anyway, thank you so much for being in conversation with me. Thank you so much for taking time off your heavy jigging item number. Thank you so much.